Stop
Can
playing.
your takes get any colder? I swear.
Remember, we got two clowns here, ladies and gentlemen. Two clowns here who had no hope. Both of you guys had zero hope.
You had zero hope in the Spurs, man. I don't want to hear nothing from what you guys say, man. Welcome to another episode of Dummies on the Hardwood. This episode is brought to you by Santa Barbara Brewhouse, our go-to spot made from scratch food. If you're looking for a good lunch spot with real quality and a great vibe, that's the move. Tap in with the Brewhouse. Bennie, Isaac, if you're new here, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And shout out to everyone who comments, shares, and shows the love. We see all that support keeps this thing alive. Bennie, Isaac, you got any shout outs?
Yeah, so shout out to Santa Barbara Brewhouse. Their food is amazing. It's fresh. I had the tuna melt. It was really great. If you're ever in the Santa Barbara area, make sure you tap in with them. Food is great. Lunchtime is always great. Come on down, bro.
229 Montecito Street.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Joel for giving us some nice merch.
Yeah, shout out to Joel. Appreciate. Gotta show the love. Right, Isaac?
Yep.
You got any shout outs, Isaac?
Just shout out to all the viewers checking it out. Big Ray, Wally Cleaver.
Big Ray, man. Hey, man, I'm telling you, there's never enough fans of Bennie around here. Come on.
And there we go. That's why I don't like giving shout outs, because his head gets bigger every moment.
Everybody loves me, Isaac. Come on now, bro. Cash.
All right. Will we say that the Spurs saved the NBA?
That's an underwhelming intro.
It might sound like hype, but there's actually a real case behind why the Spurs saved the NBA. With Victor Wembanyama really defining what's possible on the basketball court, the Spurs have become a must-watch TV again. Every night feels like a viral moment waiting to happen, whether it's a block, a 7'4" alien handling the basketball, or a stretch where he just takes over the game. That just reminds you that we've never seen anybody like Victor. And at a time where the league is still searching for its next global superstar, Wemby's rise is actually bringing fresh energy and a new identity to the league and also to the San Antonio Spurs. This isn't about super teams or forced contention, but it's all about the Spurs building from organic growth through the draft, player development, and now all of a sudden the small market team is suddenly sitting at the center of the basketball world again. And it's not just offense. Victor Wembanyama is making defense more exciting, even dominant. In a league where it's all about scoring, fans are actually tuning in to not only see points, but to actually see the impact that Victor has. So the NBA really didn't need saving, but it just might have found its next era. And somehow it's happening with San Antonio Spurs. Again.
The NBA desperately needed saving. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, when you say the Spurs saved it, I'm not sure I really agree with that statement. I think the Oklahoma City Thunder saved it. If that's just my personal opinion.
Okay. Let's go here. Let's hear Bennie.
Go.
So
now.
Can I speak? Thank you. All right. So the reason why I'm saying the Oklahoma City Thunder saved the league was, if you really think about the GM, Sam Presti, and the moves he's made and everything he's accumulated, right? I think that the Thunder changed the NBA because they were able to build homegrown talent. They drafted Jalen Williams from Santa Clara. They were able to get Isaiah Joe in free agency. They were able to get Caruso. They were able to get SGA in that highway robbery of a trade with the LA Clippers, which
still
Clipper
looks
fans
bad to this
still
day.
Debate. Clipper fans still say that it didn't matter. I'm like, yeah, you guys could have had a potential chip.
It'll get worse each year that OKC compete.
Exactly. Oh. And then with the Thunder, they've got so many good pieces around them. That's the thing. They've got a 7'2" center. Chet Holmgren can stretch the floor. They've got, like I said, J-Dub. They've got SGA. They've got Luguentz Dort, who went undrafted. He was an undrafted player out of Arizona State. And did I mention that they have what's his name? I'm blanking on his name. AJ Mitchell from UC Santa Barbara. Represent, go Gauchos.
Yep.
But the Thunder started, building that talent. And Sam Presti's always knew what he was doing when he got KD, Harden, and Russ.
Did he know?
3 MVPs. He got 3 future MVPs. Yeah, he did.
That's questionable.
Yeah, he did.
But continue.
Yeah, he did. obviously you couldn't predict what they were going to do. Obviously, we didn't know how good James Harden was, at the time, because he was in a stacked team with the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Heat. But I think Sam Presti changed the way we look at the game. Him and the Thunder, the way he set up that franchise and organization, and I think teams are starting to take notice of that, right? Obviously, the Celtics won a chip out of it because what are the ingredients you need to win a chip? You need a 7'2" center or big who can stretch the floor. You need a star player. You need a second star player. You need a complementary piece. You need a defensive piece. What do the Thunder have? They have all 5 of those pieces. The Celtics have all 5 of those pieces. Now the Spurs have all 5 of those pieces. So the Spurs have a real potential of winning a ring, of winning a chip sometime soon with that core. So to say the Spurs changed it, no, I think Sam Presti changed it. I think Sam Presti and the Oklahoma City Thunder changed it.
All right, so don't make your point.
Benny was choking on his own words because what did you say at the beginning of the season the Spurs were going to be? Bobby, remind me.
I think fans know Benny said the Spurs were going to be a play-in.
Play-in, huh?
I did say that. I did, and I'm pleasantly shocked. I'm shocked. Yeah, I'm shocked.
Make your point, Isaac. What were you going to say?
Come on, Cadillac.
OKC hasn't well, yeah, they've helped the NBA, but not as much as the Spurs. When's the last time SGA didn't miss a game for rest management? When they sat their stars out for rest.
You're okay. Proceed.
When has Wemby taken off games for rest?
I mean, the Spurs shut him down a couple times.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this season.
He's been shut down. He's had a calf injury early on in the season, so that's why.
But for rest.
I haven't seen anything but rest.
No, I haven't seen anything.
Victor Wembanyama is literally carrying the NBA on his shoulders right now. He cares about the regular season. People were trolling him because he was getting emotional after losing what? Who did they lose against on a game winner?
No, I think it was against the Clippers.
It was
They won a
against the
game winner.
Clippers.
But, I mean, he didn't need to cry about all that. I'm sorry. That's
What do you mean?
No,
Yeah.
dude.
That's
dude.
some...
Come on now, bro.
Show me a player who cares about every single game like Wemby.
Toughness. Show me some toughness. That's all I'm saying.
What have the OKC Thunder shown through toughness?
Need I tell you they got some dogs on their team? Do I need to tell you about the dogs? Roof, roof, roof. They got Lou Dort.
Dirty player?
They got. All right, that's debatable.
No, he's absolutely dirty.
Yeah. All right, Isaac. All right, Lou Dort and Alex Caruso.
Caruso, I do
Toughness.
agree with.
Toughness. Those players are tough. So the Thunder have it. All right, Isaac, go ahead.
Go ahead, make your point, Isaac.
You look at the Spurs, no one pegged them to be a top 2 seed in the West.
I didn't trust
Benny.
them. I didn't trust them.
And you look at them, they play with ferocity. Even the coach on the first night against the Mavericks, he was getting heated up, fired up, showing that fire that, frankly, all NBA coaches should do on a nightly basis. It was his first game, but he was not having it. He explained to them, I expect much, much more. You don't see that anymore. You see a lot of players, I hate to say it, coasting through the season like, oh yeah, we lost. Like, we don't have to worry about it. We'll be ready for playoffs. That's their constant excuse. You hear the Spurs, Victor Wembanyama, he gets upset when they lose. He hates it.
I mean, who doesn't hate losing? But if
They don't show it like Wembanyama. They just brush it off their shoulder.
But the thing is, it's an 82-game season, man. It's a grind, you know? Sometimes you're going to have bad losses. You're like, oh, well, on to the next one. It's what it is.
But Wemby has that drive that I have not seen any player have it in a while during the regular season.
Jaylen Brown. They compete. He competes.
Not all the time.
All right, Isaac. Okay.
He was shut down for rest, by the way, at some point in the season.
Okay.
But you look at the Spurs during the All-Star game, which no one gave a damn about. Wembanyama was playing defense, and he actually had me invested. I actually cared about the All-Star game after decades. He cares about the NBA. He cares about being on the floor. He does not want to miss a game. How many times has he almost rolled his ankle in a game?
Plenty of times.
A lot of times. And what is his first response? Don't take me out. Do not take me out. I want to play. I want to win. That's a championship
toughness.
Player right now.
I agree.
I think the Spurs and Victor Wembanyama and all the efforts of his teammates always wanting to play, inspiring one another, I think that has saved the NBA. Because who is the next superstar that has been trying to play every game? Luka Doncic. Pretty much Luka. He hates missing games. Who else? Kawhi Leonard, load management. Joel Embiid, load management. Paul George, load management. Tyrese Maxey plays every game that he can, even though he's out with an injury. I mean, you look at the star players who they try to rest them for playoffs when it's been proven that it doesn't really affect anything.
Do much. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you said Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, he does not miss games. Neither does Jason Tatum. Obviously, he's coming back from an Achilles through back-to-backs. But didn't you just say they beat the Thunder?
Yeah, they just recently beat the Thunder.
That's a potential finals matchup. So it'll be interesting.
Exactly.
But and you said Sam Presti knew what he was doing.
Yep.
How come he didn't just pay $5 extra million to keep James Harden?
Yeah, well, at the time, you couldn't predict.
We're talking
it.
about $5 million, not over each year. $5 million annually.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes it's for the best.
He should have had a chip sooner if he kept Harden.
I just think both franchises are a model of what the NBA needs to be. So I could say both teams. I say save the NBAs in different ways. Like with the Thunder, I think the Thunder really showed what it looked like to build homegrown talent.
And through the draft and make some trades.
Through the draft, making some trades. Shedding some cap space. With the Spurs, I think the Spurs really gave the league some energy, that boost. Because, Victor Wembanyama, 7'4", dunking on you, crossing people up, hitting game winners. We haven't seen a player like Victor Wembanyama in a long time. So I think the Spurs have given the NBA some juice, some energy.
Yep.
And I would say the Thunder really showed how to build what it looks like to build a team. And I think the Spurs took what the Thunder's doing, even though the Spurs themselves have always had a model franchise.
Absolutely.
They've always had a great player. They've always had international players. They play for each other. They make not a good pass, they make a great pass to get a great shot, not a good shot. So I do think that if both of them intertwine, and I'm excited for this Spurs team. I really am. I think the Spurs really, I would say they gave the energy to the NBA again that it needed. I think so.
And if you really think about it, the San Antonio Spurs, let's be real, they're kind of like, I won't say boring, but they're just like a boring franchise.
Boring.
But in terms of what I mean is like boring as in discipline. Discipline,
the good kind
hard
of boring.
work. They do the small things to get better.
The good,
you know
boring.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the good boring. Obviously, you've got teams who are exciting like the Thunder, the Hornets. You got excitement right there. With all the youth. The Spurs, they're bringing boring and they're making it fun again.
Yeah, and they're just they're just doing the simple things every single day. Like to Isaac's point, they go out and they play every game. You don't hear them saying like, "I want to load management." No, you go out there and you play. If you're genuinely hurt, you're not gonna play.
Exactly.
Like SGA, he's had some load management games. He's had some load management games this year.
Yep.
The Thunder have not been healthy this year. I'm not creating any excuses.
Yeah.
But I just think that the Spurs have shown. If you ask me, who's the tougher team right now? It's the San Antonio Spurs, without a doubt.
I would agree with
without
you.
a doubt.
I'd agree with you. But I want to see it in the playoffs.
100%. Yeah, and
so that's why my reservation kicks in.
And I guess that's why I understand why some people are just like, I'm a little bit hesitant on the Spurs. Are they going to make it? Are they not? Yeah, the playoffs will tell, but based on the way they're playing right now, I do think that the Spurs can beat the Thunder in a 7-game series. I really do.
Okay.
Got any other points, Isaac?
I feel like Chet kind of tends to disappear. That's my biggest thing with the Thunder.
I would agree. Yeah.
And then J-Dub, he's still recovering from his shooting slump, and he's recovering from another hamstring injury. So you don't mess with that.
Yeah.
And if you look at the Spurs young core, the oldest player right now is Harrison Barnes, and he's like 28, 29, or 30 or something like that.
He's like 30.
Something.
He's in his early.
He's in
30s.
early 30s.
30 something.
Yeah,
30 something like that. But bottom line is like De'Aaron Fox and Wemby is your core franchise for the next 5 years, and then you still have some youth right behind them. They got shooters. They got Carter Bryant, who is stepping up this year defensively.
He started to
Yeah, and they got a Cornet. Spurs team is loaded from top to bottom. Both teams are loaded from top to bottom. I just think I give the edge to the Spurs because they're the more healthier team right now.
Absolutely, I would agree. And I would agree too that they do have that toughness element that the Thunder don't have as much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, this is an exciting franchise to watch. I mean, Victor Wembanyama, I mean, the man's just a cheat code. It's just not fair. It really isn't. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, you could get a layup and you think you got a layup, and then next thing you know, you see his outstretched arms just snatch the ball out the air. I mean, that's just not fair. I mean, Devin Vassell, they've got Devin Vassell, who I still think they need to trade Keldon Johnson. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I do think so.
But Devin Vassell, he's been vital. He's another scoring option for the Spurs. The Spurs are just a well-oiled, well-balanced machine. And obviously they've got Mitch Johnson. He's coming up from the Popovich tree. So
and it helps when Popovich is actually in the front office, helping the team out. And Sam, what were you gonna say, Isaac?
Yeah, Popovich, he just moved from coach to kind of like advisory role. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
absolutely. So both franchises, are the model of what the NBA or what NBA teams need to follow right now. Like, I'm sure the Lakers could take some note.
Kings.
And the Kings and the Bulls.
I mean, also, too, if you think about it, too, with the Celtics, when they won their chip, they had the same ingredients that teams like the Thunder and the Spurs have, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get a 7-foot stretch big. I say the Thunder started it, but the Celtics saw the blueprint, they took it, they ran with it, and they won a chip out of it.
Yeah.
So every team who's won a chip, you got to follow those teams right there, right? Even the Nuggets. The Nuggets did too, right? They had good pieces. They had a star player. They had a 1A, a 1B, and they had good defensive pieces, and they had solid role players. That's what you need to win a chip these days.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, if you're the Sacramento Kings, if you are the Charlotte Hornets,
the Hornets are fine.
They're doing good.
If you're the Hornets, the Bulls, Pelicans, all these teams who are coming up, you need to take blueprint. Mavericks, Mavericks just screwed up when they trade Luka, but we've already been over that one. We're not going to beat a dead horse. But yeah, both in franchises, or all three of those franchises I mentioned earlier, Celtics, Thunder, and Spurs, epitomize, how to build a championship team.
So could the Spurs realistically win it all this season?
Yes.
I don't know yet. I need to see them in the playoffs.
I
just need to see them in the playoffs. So my answer right now is going to be no.
Yes.
So who do you think's coming out the West?
I still take OKC.
Okay.
I like OKC. Again, in a 7-game series, and you play Victor Wembanyama in the Spurs, assuming he doesn't get hurt.
Isaac, so why do you say Spurs? Because I'm with you on that. I think the Spurs could realistically win it all.
Just a really big difference maker, and De'Aaron Fox, he's probably hungry for a title to be in the playoffs after being in it for like 1 year. Dylan Harper, Harrison Barnes, a veteran. I think that team is young and hungry.
Yeah, I think the Spurs, to me, realistically right now, there's the only team that I could see with the Spurs that could compete with the Spurs. You could put them with the Thunder, you could put them with the Nuggets, but there's nobody that can guard Wemby. Come on now. In a 7-game series, who's guarding Wemby?
Nobody.
There's nobody that's going to guard Wemby.
Chet is soft.
Chet is soft, but if they play, hypothetically, it's the Celtics. Who on the Celtics is going to guard Wemby?
Yeah, that's the thing.
And the Spurs beat the Celtics twice this season.
But see, I'm thinking this. Like, if you're a team and you're playing against the San Antonio Spurs and you've got Victor Wembanyama, obviously there's things you can't control. You can't control his size. That's a given. So what I think you have to do is you have to throw multiple bodies at him, and you have to throw different players at him.
But it doesn't help when you got shooters right around.
But that's
Wemby.
my point. Yeah, you have to be able. You'll live with someone like De'Aaron Fox beating you. You'll live with someone, Stephon Castle, beating you. He's not making 3 threes in a game. I promise you that. He'll make 1 out of 4 threes. That's about it.
That'll probably be the deciding factor. I feel like their lack of shooting might hurt them.
Exactly. With Stephon Castle, and I'm not dissing Stephon Castle. I think he's a hell of a player. He just needs to get his shooting efficiency up. But, you'll live with players like him, Fox, Vassell, beating you. You'll live with that.
Yeah.
As long as Victor Wembanyama does not impact the game, then you're fine. But it's hard because he's always going to find a way. He's going to either defend. He's going to create those energy plays. He's going to shoot the lights out of the 3-pointer. I mean, once he starts making that 3 ball as a 7'4" big, I mean, that's kind of game over.
I mean, I think the deciding factor is going to be the defensive end. Because, I mean,
Yep.
the shot, I mean, if you're going to try to shoot over Wemby, you're going to get that block 10 times out of 10. So, you know, yeah, I agree, multiple bodies, but I just don't think.
There's things you can't control.
I just don't think nobody is going to guard Wemby, and nobody can beat Wemby. So let's hop into the hot cakes.
Hot cakes!
Presented by Santa Barbara Brewhouse. If you're in Santa Barbara, stop planning, go pull up for lunch. Fresh food, everything made from scratch. Isaac, what's your take?
Come on, Isaac.
Now come back to me. I have to think of a backup plan now.
Benny, what you got?
Boston Celtics 2026 NBA champions.
How did I know?
Come on now. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Can your takes get any colder? I swear.
The way they are looking.
We could give you a millennium and it'll still be freezing.
The way they're looking, they will beat I could think they could beat San Antonio in a 7 game. I really do. Despite Victor Wembanyama's size, you can always find some way to beat him. I think they got 2 great coaching minds in Mitch Johnson and Joe Mazzulla, coaching the sidelines. I still give the edge to Boston because the Celtics have been there, done that. They know what it takes. So Boston Celtics 2026 champions. They're going to steamroll their way through the East. I'm calling it right now.
Steamroll?
Calling it right now.
You're probably right. Unless K's healthy.
Calling it right now. No.
Yeah, I just don't think they're going to.
They won't steamroll. I don't think they'll steamroll.
I got another one for you. Let's go.
It better be decent.
So you guys already know about my Phoenix Suns, right? I love my Phoenix Suns. What are they? They're about a game out from
seventh.
You sound like
spot.
Chuck right now.
I know.
I love my Phoenix Suns.
I'm calling it right now. The Suns are going to go on a winning streak, and they're going to sneak in to the top 5 spot right now. Somebody's going to go on a losing streak.
Hold on.
I think the Phoenix
Suns
Suns
just flat out stink.
They don't stink, Bobby.
You can keep on hating.
I'm not hating on the Suns. I'm just
They don't
saying
stink.
They stink.
They don't stink. No, they don't.
They're not
getting in the top 5.
They're not.
I think they're going to win.
Rockets are 43. Timberwolves are 44 wins. Nuggets are 45 wins. No.
I think Phoenix could win. I think it's bold. Well, it may or may not happen.
Just like you thought Jalen Green was going to shoot average.
He's like I said, he's coming back from injury. Isaac, come on now.
Oh boy,
Isaac, don't play. Remember, we got 2 clowns here, ladies and gentlemen. 2 clowns here who had no hope in the Phoenix Suns. Both of you guys had 0 hope.
You had 0 hope in the Spurs, man. I don't want to hear nothing from what you guys say, man.
I did, and I admit it.
Yeah,
but
Phoenix, you're a clown for that.
I think Phoenix is gonna find a way to sneak in.
No one's not saying they're not going to sneak in. I don't know.
I think they will. I don't think they're
going to be a top 5.
They're not going to be top 5. They're going to be like 6 or 7.
Yeah, they're going to be a playing team.
6, 7.
Maybe. The way the Rockets are playing, they're funking up the floor. It's possible.
Yeah, if hypothetically speaking, the Lakers and Suns in a 7-game series, I'm taking the Lakers. I'm just going to have to take the Lakers. Because that's realistically what's going to happen. If you're saying that the Suns are going to sneak into the top 5, top 6, they're not going to beat the Lakers in a 7-game series. Who are you taking a 7-game series?
We've seen worse.
Taking the Lakers.
We've seen worse. Hey,
you know what? I don't even want to hear it.
Remember the year when Miami beat Milwaukee in the first round? Do you remember that? As an 8 seed, anything can happen. That's all I'm gonna say. Remember, like you said, anything can happen, right? Anything can come out the East, right?
East.
I'm just saying.
We're talking about the West.
It doesn't matter. Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Anyways, what really pisses you off?
Oh, so for those people who don't know, we've got a new segment now called "What Really Pisses You Off."
What really pisses you off?
And so we just go around. We just ask each other, "What really pisses you off?" Isaac, what really pisses you off?
The situation with Cade Cunningham.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. All right, Isaac. Tell the whole world your rant.
I mean, you look at the last generation of players, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James, James Harden. What did they all do at some point? Well, not James Harden, really. Load management. And as a result of this load management, they had to do a 65-game rule in order to be eligible for awards. Now we're back in the present. Cade Cunningham has been playing 90% of games. 90% of games. Gets a freak collapsed lung injury. Guess how many games he played this season? 61. So now because of this stupid rule that the old heads of the NBA that they did, now Cade's probably going to miss out on all NBA, which I don't think is fair. How is that fair? Like, what if Luka played like 64 games? He could have won MVP. He misses it by 1. Because of an ankle sprain.
So what are you suggesting? How many games do they switch it to?
Make certain exceptions. Like Cade, when did you rest Cade? When did Cade take a day off?
We can't make exceptions for everybody, though. That's the thing.
So what if Jason Tatum?
It is what it is, man. Like, hey, it sucked, but it's what it is.
I don't think it's fair for Cade Cunningham, unfortunately. It was just a freak accident. He was playing his heart out.
I agree.
But I mean, like, go ahead.
What's done is done, but I don't think it's just fair, but I get what the NBA did, but it's hard to swallow. I feel bad for Cade. He was playing his heart out, really brought back Detroit back to relevance, and it just makes me sad, and I feel like it's unfair to him.
It's debatable.
Yeah.
And the media pisses me off all the time.
Yeah.
The media always pisses me off.
Yeah, I mean.
Wait, can I add one more thing?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
What pisses me off is the narrative around Luka Doncic not being an MVP candidate. Finding any little nitpick to find. Oh, SGA's played more games. Oh, they have a better record. Oh, Joker has a better. Seriously? The man could probably sprain his ankle or pass gas and he'll be disqualified from the MVP race, according to the media. He's going through some stuff. They'll be like, oh, he's probably not playing his best. He's playing better. He's putting up better numbers than SGA, than Joker, than everyone in the league. But somehow he does one little mistake. He doesn't play defense. Yes, he does play above average defense, Benny, and don't give me that look. He plays above average defense. I'm not saying he's a lockdown defender.
I mean, he's averaged 2 steals per game.
2 steals.
In the last 10. I mean, he's playing some
carrying
defense.
the Lakers.
Cool.
He's leading the league in scoring. But the minute there's something bad or you criticize him about something, even Jaylen Brown, your own star player, he praised Luka. What does that say? He's an MVP candidate. But is he going to win? Probably not, because there's going to be some storyline that we all don't know about, and it'll be like, oh, he should have won, but this happened. That happened. The sky fell.
No, I agree. He is an MVP candidate.
But he's not going to win it.
He's not going to win it.
He should probably win it. He should have won it 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You're not being out Jokic over it. So long as Jokic is there, I don't think, no.
But he has a better record than Joker.
Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, the impact he's brought Jokic means to the Nuggets.
Like I said, I think that in the next few years, I think Luka will win an MVP. I think he'll sneak an MVP. But I hear you, Isaac. That's frustrating. That is.
It's debatable, but okay.
What do you mean debatable?
Tell us how you really feel.
Tell us how you really feel.
Tell me, what do you mean debatable?
As I said before, so long as he's in that loaded West and there's so much talent right there,
He's in third place.
I don't want to hear
in
that.
a loaded
with
West.
a roster
In
that
the loaded West.
makes him look like
I don't want to hear that, Benny.
he has no help besides Austin Reeves and LeBron James.
I don't want to hear that.
Hey,
Benny.
well, put it like this. If Jokic goes down, Nuggets aren't going to win. Lakers go down. Say, God forbid, Luka gets hurt. Austin Reeves can somehow bring the Lakers to relevancy. So there you go. There you go.
Why is he disrespecting Jamal Murray like that? Does he forget about Jamal Murray?
I didn't forget about Jamal Murray.
But yeah, you conveniently bring up Austin Reeves for the Lakers.
I'm just saying.
Explain that.
I just said, I gave you my point.
Isaac getting in his feels right now, man.
Yeah.
What grinds your gears, bro?
Yeah, what pisses you off, Bobby?
What pisses me off, man? So the other day I've been scrolling through YouTube and I saw this this funny meme where it had SGA's in 10 years when he retires, he's gonna have a statue with the referee blowing on the side of his face. I saw that and it reminded me of, wow, the Clippers really screwed this up. And so what really pisses me off is the fact that Clipper fans are still trying to justify the fact that it was a good trade. Clipper fans, it's over. You lost the trade. SGA could have brought you a championship, but your GM traded him away for all that picks, and you got Jalen Williams, you got all those draft capital, and what did you get in return? Nothing. Nothing. And you're mortgaging your future.
I don't think SGA would have won with the Clippers.
I think so.
I don't think he would have.
Yeah, he can carry.
Not with
I think so.
Not with.
If they made.
I'm not arguing that he can't carry a team. But if they got a few
pieces, I think they could have. Go ahead, Isaac.
Who the hell are the Clippers going to attract for SGA?
They had Kawhi Leonard at the time.
That was because they traded for Paul George like idiots.
Yeah,
that's exact point proven.
I don't think SGA would have won in LA. He would have been needed to trade it in order to win that chip. He would have not won in LA Clippers.
No, I would have to agree with Benny. I think if they fit the roster around SGA, because we all saw that SGA could have been that guy that would have led the Clippers to their first title. What did he do with the Thunder? When he was traded to the Thunder, who was on his team? CP3. He didn't have a good team, but that team was built around him. The Clippers could have followed that model and drafted the same capital to help SGA win. So if SGA stayed with the Clippers, he would have won his first ring. There's no doubt about it. He would have won his first ring.
I don't think so.
But unfortunately, I don't know who's running the front office right now in the Clippers, and Clipper fans trying to justify that it was a good trade. At the time, we couldn't predict the future. Hindsight's 2020, yada, yada, yada. Whatever the case may be, Clipper fans, you lost the trade. Stop complaining. Stop. It's a bad trade. Stop.
It could be worse. They could have traded Kawhi Leonard for peanuts.
It's a bad trade. That's the bottom line. Benny, what really pisses you off?
Oh, man. I could have gone two different directions with this one. But I'll save the one I had originally for today next week. But I'll just say what I'm going to say today. Well, you know what really pisses me off? How the media all of a sudden starts to hype the Lakers as contenders in the West. That really pisses me off. Because I've said it before and I've said it again. Lakers are a bunch of frauds. Luka can carry a team. We'll get that out the way. Yes, I'm saying it right now. Lakers are frauds. They go on a 9-game winning streak, and then all of a sudden the media's like, "Oh, the Lakers could be contenders. Oh, they could do it." No. Well, if the fact is, if they were contenders, they would have been doing this every single night, and they'd probably be a top 2 seed out west. Right or wrong?
I mean, I'm not denying that. Because
so I'm getting irritated when people out here saying that the Lakers are contenders. I'm done with it. It's over. Stop. They're not contenders. And I'm done with people talking about Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic going to win a ring together. In what world?
They're gonna, in what world? I disagree with that one.
In what world? Laker fans, you guys have to talk to me and help me make some sense of that. Help me make some sense. You're going to overpay him, and you have to because you can't let him walk for nothing, right? And then next thing you know, he gets a big inflated contract, and he's not producing. I'm sorry, it's just not going to happen. So what really pissed me off is media personalities and delusional Laker fans telling me that Lakers somehow going to be contenders when they should have been doing this from game one. And they actually had a center who could actually play. And if they actually got rid of their ownership, if they got rid of Rob Pelinka, I think they'd be a top 2 team. But they're not. They're not. They're frauds. They're not coming out the West.
Isaac, what are you going to say?
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Anything else? It's LA. What do you expect? Not really pisses you off. I'm pretty sure it pisses off every single market team.
I mean, Benny, that pissed me off because I'm just like, yeah, Lakers could have been playing like this all season.
It just pissed me off. But it just pissed me off when people just start telling me Lakers are contenders. They're a bunch of frauds.
But the reason, I'm reserving myself for this one because last year at this time too, Lakers were playing hot basketball and they ended up as the 3rd seed, and we know what happened. So I'm holding my reservations, and I'm gonna wait to see when it comes in the postseason how they're gonna show up. Yeah, it's great they won these nine games in a row, but I want to see in the postseason, and I want to see Austin Reeves show up before I do anything else. So that's where I stand with that.
Again, thank you, Captain Obvious.
Hey, man. Well, hey, I'm just saying what pissed me off. Can I not say the obvious?
Okay.
That's going to do it for another episode of Dummies on the Hardwood. If we brought you any value today, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. We appreciate every single one of you for joining us. And until next week, Benny, Isaac, Bobby, we're out.